What strategies have you found effective in challenging gender ideology in schools?
I think, like I said, just ask those questions, ask the awkward questions. If you're not getting responses to your question, if that's not getting results, find the complaints policy on the school's website and use it. Go all the way through that complaints policy. CC Ofsted. These are safeguarding concerns if schools are not complying with the law and they're not keeping children safe. So you make that formal complaint, you CC it to Ofsted, you go through all the stages of that complaint, and you end up with the Department for Education or the funding agency. So you have to make yourself that parent. You ask the questions and you keep asking the questions and you don't let it go, and you protect children. That's what you do. You do your job as a responsible adult. All adults are responsible for safeguarding children. The safety of children is the business of every adult. So you ask those questions, you make your complaint, and you just take it up a level and up a level, and you keep going until you will eventually find somebody who will listen to you and will work with you. And you may have to go to your MP, you may have to go to your to the House of Lords, but that's what you do, and that's what anybody can do.
Tanya, when you say CC Ofsted, what for international women? What's Ofsted? Sorry. What's CC?
Sorry, CC would be, and I always send my formal complaints in on an email, so I would then CC the email to Ofsted. Ofsted is who inspects the schools in the UK. Unfortunately, I'm embarrassed to say I have no idea how the education system works in any other country other than the UK, which is why all I can say for other countries is that you organise and you get together with other people in your country who have that knowledge and can share it with you, because unfortunately that person's not me. I know a lot about the education system in England, but I don't know how things work in other countries, but you will be able to find someone who does.
And a point I'd make is I noticed that when Safe Schools Alliance managed to get Oxford County Council to withdraw their guidance that was promoting transgender ideology, loads of other councils, so it escalated. It was like a domino effect across the whole of Britain. So it rolled back the transgender ideology incredibly quickly. It's like they're all in touch with each other and they all withdrew their promotion of transgender ideology as a result of your one legal action, which was great. Now let's go to Sylvia and then Charlotte on that question.
No, I have no experience on that at all. In fact, as I said, I have to consider myself new in these issues because it's only in this last school year, 2019 and 2020, that I became aware of all this, and with other colleagues, we started to review all the legislations, but we haven't reached the point to go to schools and see what's really going on, and we haven't been able even to receive any I don't know, question, consultation, anything, especially during this strange school year that we just finished. So with other colleagues, we just created an alternative platform for which is called Feminist Teachers for Education, and we're going to collect what's going on in schools starting in September.
The only thing that I know about is slightly different from what you're saying is there is a group in BC called Culture Guard, and what they're doing is they're trying to challenge the Department of Education on a very little used Elections Act, and I don't know exactly understand how they're doing it, but there's very, very little political movement against what's happening in schools. So in Ontario, because a Conservative government was elected due to other issues, they also were able to roll back the sex ed. But anywhere else, no. In fact, parents can't even object. For example, in one area, parents tried to object and they were told that they could not. In Alberta, that's changed. Other than that, as far as action, as you are speaking about, isn't happening.